And I'm going to try to be short and sweet for the watch list for Tuesday. Remember, it's a shortened week, and so I expect lower volume. What do I have here? Where is my... There it is. All right. Quick explanation of how I trade, and just in summary. You can pause the video if you want to read it. In summary, I try to find opportunities for the next day. I don't hold overnight, so that's what these are. These are not long-term chart reading by any stretch. All right, so the SPY potential bounce off that 200 again, and it closed pretty strong. If you switch to 5-minute candles, you can see a pretty nice close there. So, all right, so maybe we continue the bounce tomorrow. Now here's the watch list. Pandora, the letter P, goes back on bounce watch again. That's another red day today. No trades in it. VLTC, again, you had the spike 2 days lower, so it goes on bounce watch. CLR really getting fast to the downside, was already on bounce watch today. Biggest volume yet that you can see going back. So it definitely goes back on bounce watch tomorrow. Remember, bounce watches are just potential setups depending on the market and the stock itself, how it acts on an intraday basis. EYES, 2 red candles, a little bit of a bottoming tail today. That goes back on long watch. You notice the last couple of days I haven't had it on watch because it's extended. It may be as soon as tomorrow that thing continues its climb. It's a really strong stock. Gene gapped up, GENE gapped up, popped, and then closed near its lows, but it's, I don't know, close to a gap fill. I still want to have that on long watch for tomorrow. OAS, another one kind of like CLR, just getting fast to the downside, big volume. Yeah, it's probably lost almost 30% of its value in the last 4 days and super beaten up. So I want to watch that one. Another energy sector stock just like CLR. So that sector is going to matter if we're going to trade those. GLNG, another one. You got a little green hammer candle today. So I'm looking for a continuation. This thing was 28 bucks just, about 3 weeks ago. So it's cut in half in the last few weeks. And a little hammer candle. I have this on long watch, potential continuation of today's bounce tomorrow. Another stock in the energy sector. Lumber Liquidators goes back on bounce watch today, or for tomorrow. Today it had this nice intraday pop. I wasn't around in the afternoon, but so I don't know what the news was that popped this. But it kind of held the upper half of that pop, maybe. Maybe not quite the upper half, but anyway, kind of did a decent job of holding some of those gains. So I already had this on bounce watch for today. That intraday volume spike is interesting, so it really is even more likable to me for tomorrow. AEZS, this is the daily chart, and it's just in a sideways move here, but if you switch to, let's see, 15-minute candles, very nice pop in the middle of the day and a nice close, so that one might just break out of this range it's been in, so that one goes on watch tomorrow too. A couple more. CAPN gave back a lot of its gains after the morning, but really was just straight sideways all afternoon. So if this gets up around 205-ish, it might try to overtake today's highs. That's a lower float stock, so it's interesting to me. And then lastly, NTWK, big spike and kind of closed in the lower half of its range, but maybe a red to green or something like that tomorrow. All right, guys, have a great night. I'm going to leave it at that, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.